Welcome back, everybody. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this whole video series, and has to do with numbers. And by trade, I'm a numbers guy. They are black and white. That's what I love about numbers. You can't fake them, you can't make them, they are what they are. All right. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how this works as far as the way YouTube pays out for some of our music projects, because this is going to be one piece of how you're going to share in revenues for these music projects. Later on, if you decide you do want to come on as an official owner of the company, which you'll have the opportunity to do later on once you have a little bit of time to make an educated decision on what you want to do. And I'm going to show you how it pays. I'm also going to cover when your 50% actually kicks in and is unlockable in the project. If later on you do decide you want to do the private placement memorandum, come on as an official owner of the company, which again will be an opportunity at a later date, which is what we're building up to stay compliant and do it the right way with the Securities and Exchange Commission, so that we're not selling securities up front the wrong way. And I'm also going to discuss some of the future opportunities and where these projects kind of lay out in the market for us, and some low-lying fruit that we look to take advantage of moving forward and hopefully build a very nice portfolio along the way until we do get to that point where we can go public and you can see kind of where this opportunity may make sense for you. All right, so let's jump right into it. So behind me, I have some numbers based off of a music project that's on YouTube right now. And this current music project, believe it or not, does not have a music video shot. Now, there's a multitude of reasons why that's probably the case. And from my personal experience and many years I've been doing this, it is more than likely due to the fact that they just can't get the funding to do it. All right. Now, music videos will run anywhere from $5,000 to, hundreds of thousands of dollars based on what the project is and kind of how in depth you want to go. All right. Now I can tell you from personal experience, it doesn't cost that much to shoot a music video. We've got a lot more technology now. Folks are shooting music videos on iPhones, which are absolutely phenomenal. So the cost of doing a music video is a lot lower than it used to be. All right. So in my experience, whenever I was out there, I would spend anywhere from $5,000 to as much as $50,000. So that's kind of how I based my model, because that is my personal experience and I know what I can get done with those kind of infusements into a project. So that being said, these numbers back here are kind of what the outcome of maybe something like that could be. All right. So again, this is a music video that's on YouTube that I can send you the link to if you're interested in looking at it, or you can take my word for it, or if you know of music videos that are out there or projects, you can probably relate this to that. I'm going to show you how the numbers work. All right, so this particular project on one post actually has more than 300 million views, but I'm going to use 300 million as a round number for easy math. All right, this particular project, had we gone in and been a partner in this project or shot the project ourselves, generated the 300 million views. YouTube, and I'm going to use YouTube specifically, I'm not going to go into the other outlets that we can post our content on, like Vivo or TikTok or anything like that. This particular outlet, if we were to just take advantage of YouTube, on 300 million views, YouTube pays out for every 1,000 views that a project creates. Okay, now they sell advertisements in this. You can Google search this. You can Google search how much does YouTube pay content creators, and the average number that you're going to get is about $18 for every 1,000 views. All right, now that can range from $5, and I've heard it can go up to as high as $30-something, just depending on the way that it's structured. Which, being who we are, we're going to milk everything that we can out of the opportunity. Hopefully land on the higher side, but just for sake of conversation, let's just use the average $18 for every 1,000 views, which I personally know guys that make money off YouTube, and that's about what it comes out to. All right. At 300 million views, divided by 1,000 payable views, that would give you 300,000 payable tickets on this project. At 300,000 payable tickets at $18 a ticket, that particular project alone would net you a check from YouTube for $5,400,000. Okay, now this is real math. This is what YouTube pays. Okay, this is for one project. All right, I would like to do hundreds of music videos. I feel very confident that we can. I don't know why we couldn't. Honestly, if we could, we could do 100 a week. All right, but for one music production like this, now for us, we could take, and that 300 million views could be accumulation of different posts. It doesn't just have to be the one, but just for sake of argument, one project that I know of for sure, that I'm sure we can get involved with. That particular one has seen 300 million plus views on YouTube. Whoever the content creator was that posted the video is getting paid for every 1,000 views that divides into. That would leave him with 300,000 payable tickets at $18 for every 1,000 views. And whoever the person is that posted that music video or song, it is not a video, has netted $5.4 million. That's how the revenue works. In this particular case, in this particular section of the music revenue portfolio as a whole, that is the kind of opportunity that I would like to share with my 3,500 executive producers if they decide they do want to come in later on and as an official investor, do it right, be SEC compliant, and unlock that additional 50% for being a loyal collection holder. Hopefully that answers some questions about what the description means down at the bottom. We're trying to be transparent about it. When we're listing these on OpenSea, they only give us so many characters, so there's not a whole lot of room really there to get in depth of what that means, but I wanted to make this video so that you understand 100% what that means. All right, hopefully that's enough to keep you on long term. Hopefully we see you later on as an investor. We'll talk to you soon.